You want to introduce the episode?
Yeah, this is Patty in the green running through Lauren's cornfield. She's got a fedora.
Welcome back to Grab a Gamer, everybody.
Woo!
Yep, sorry.
Ha! I loaded in. Good
Woo!
grief. I was scared.
Oh, I didn't mean to steal your stuff.
It's okay, it's all good.
No, take it!
Okay.
No!
I'm Rose, and the spirits are annoyed today.
Oh. Rose, our psychic for the evening.
Ooh,
Yep.
greenhouse.
I was, in fact, psychic at work today.
What did you do?
We had our... Part of the reason I was working late was we had our end-of-the-year staff party. And they ran out of games for us to play, but they still had an envelope of cash available. And so they were like, quick, everybody pick a number between 1 and 20. And I was the third person, and I said 18, and that was the number. So I got $5.
Nice.
Bless my psychic abilities.
Wait, the envelope of
for all
cash
they do.
was $5?
Yeah, the envelope of cash was in fact $5.
Oh, okay. See, when someone says envelope of cash, for some reason my head just goes to much more than that. But
Oh, you think so? But you have to remember that I'm a public school teacher, and that
yes. Just feel like
that
that's
heavily
not
impacts
even
the
still.
amount of money
it
I get.
seems as
Yeah,
though
even
there's not
still,
really much of a
The
prize.
definitely the highest winner of the night got $13. So there's that.
$13, big spender.
$13 in 5s and 1s.
Dang. All right.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. We were like, whoa, big spender. Had delicious tacos though.
Tacos?
Like hired the legitimate street truck for
Yeah,
tacos.
well,
So I
how
was
much?
like, oh, well, that's where
how
the
much
money
money would you spend on that? Because you just add that to that prize.
Yeah.
Well, all of us had to contribute $20 in order to go to the staff party.
Okay. Well, so you bought the tacos already,
You
bought the tacos in advance. But they did a
Okay.
good job with the money. It sounds like.
So hang on.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's worse.
Yeah.
This is bad. They took your
Yeah.
money and then gave you
Yeah.
$5. Wait, did they give you? So they gave your money
They
back
redistributed
to you
it.
as
They
prizes?
They redistributed the money that we had paid into the event as prizes for the games we were playing. But it's okay,
horrible.
guys, don't worry, because also our $20 meant that I got to wear jeans whenever I wanted for the last
Ooh,
couple weeks of school.
that is a good fundraiser I have found, but
Yeah.
we don't have to wear not jeans anymore since like 2021. They're like, you know what?
Right.
We really got spoiled. You guys can wear jeans unless you have meetings. Like, you can just wear jeans in the office. So,
I feel like at a certain point, like, we know that you can make jeans look nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jeans are just like, I don't get
it's a
the
different
whole
fabric.
hate on.
It's just a different
jeans.
fabric.
Yeah.
I can wear a very nice top with jeans
Mm-hmm.
and remain completely professional.
Mm-hmm. We need to make an oil make. Wait, is that right? For
Hello,
truffle? Oil maker? Hardwood.
Yes,
20
an oil
hardwoods.
maker.
That's a lot.
Does anyone need a small glow ring?
I have a small glow ring already.
Okay.
I don't have a small glow ring. I have a small magnet ring, so I would benefit from that.
Okay. Well,
Hello.
use your magnet ring and grab this. There you
I
go.
did.
Good job.
Ah, yes. Way to go, Lauren. DIY.
Woo!
Can we remind the audience, and in no way for my personal benefit, but for the audience's benefit, where we're at in the community center and what we're trying to achieve
We
right now?
require a duck feather.
A duck feather. All right.
Then the other things that we'll get, we won't get till winter because they're winter forageables. So all we
They
need
are
is
winter forage.
all we
Okay.
need is this duck, Mr. Doodle, to be
drop a feather.
super
Mr.
happy.
Doodle, please.
Mr. Doodle, please become happy with us and give me a feather of
Doodle,
your
I beg
pocket
of you.
back.
Oh, I want to spend my ticket.
Doodle, I'm asking you kindly.
I should keep up with the quests. Oh, I'm kind of over that bone quest. I'm sorry I accepted it. For all of us. Do we have
Which one is that
amaranth? Is it already in the...
Yes,
Is it like in the chest or something? Or is it growing?
yes, I put 2 amaranths in the green chest, one for you, one for Rose, whenever you
Thanks.
feel like you want to get it.
Maybe that'll finally help me
Whoa,
get the
I
mayor's
totally
purple
forgot about
shorts.
that.
Because I have to become better
Oh,
friends
so
with
true.
Marnie.
Mhm.
And it's been... Oh, I have Star Drop Tea. I could just give that to her. I could finish this quest. And then go get those
yeah.
shorts. And then get on Lewis's good side.
Sounds like a plan.
Whoop, whoop.
It sounds fun.
No.
Everything's fine.
I accidentally almost sold
Uh-oh.
it too. I forgot to donate something to
Gunther.
Gunther, yeah.
G-Man. Gunther. Gunther.
Did you already pet the sheep? I'm sure you did.
Yeah. And I sheared him as well. We got 2
Nice.
flocks out of
Pet
that
and
one.
sheared.
I want to know how the auto collector thing works
Both.
when it shears the sheep.
I do
I
not.
like to imagine it has horrible little arms that come out.
does it shear the sheep for you, or does it only
Yes.
pick up rabbit
It
fur
does.
for you?
It shears them
shears
like
the
if they're
sheep?
in the like overnight in the coop. It's with all the eggs and milk. And I'm like, how did it milk the cows as well?
Yeah.
Very carefully, I hope.
Again with the arms.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where does Marnie go
Oh.
at 5:10 p.m.?
Oh, she is right outside her door right now.
I'm running!
I'm talking to her. I'm giving her some starter up tea to
Oh my gosh, I'm
distract
running.
her. Oh, I can't go in her house. Oh yeah, good. I
I'm
can.
running, I'm running.
I was gonna be so annoyed at this point. Oh, and I'm good
Oh,
friends.
it's also Marnie's birthday tomorrow, so you can get some extra.
Oh, I should have
uh,
saved the star drop tea.
Oh, I'll save
It's
it.
okay, but I mean, I needed her friendship for the purple shorts, so achieved.
Remind me to give this amaranth to her tomorrow then.
Well, the
Well,
amaranth's for a
you can
quest.
do
It's
Oh,
not
does that
that.
not count?
Yeah, it
That's
does-
just
Oh,
a
then I'll do
quest.
that right now.
A quest is a quest.
Yeah.
Marnie, come here.
Man, it'd be embarrassing if something happened to these purple shorts. Like Ellie, I gave them.
Look at our
What happens if you give them
money.
to someone?
That I don't know the answer to. I expect that they go, or suspect?
I know he gets upset if you put his statue in the town.
In the middle of town.
Yeah.
Alex, you do have a very fashionable haircut. I'm happy for you, brother.
I missed the library. It's fine. Oh, I can still sell these
Oh, look
swords
at my
though.
small glow ring, allowing me to do small glow activities.
Does anyone need a bone sword?
I'm all good.
I think my holy blade
Oh,
is still okay for
that
now.
sounds good.
But thank you.
I'm gonna sell them.
Oh, heck yeah. I have some new ideas to sleep on.
Which ideas?
I'm pretty sure foraging.
Okay.
Nice.
I haven't checked on mine in a while. Fishing is my highest. Predictable.
Valid. Now that I know what a moneymaker it is, once
Oh
you
yeah.
get good at it,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I'll
Those
never go
purple
back.
fish.
That's real. I've been cleaning out portables and also my classroom. And when I tell you the amount of dust
Oof.
and debris that I've encountered in the last 3 days has been unbelievable. And my Allegra is not strong enough
Oh no.
Yeah.
to combat what's happening.
My allergies have been so bad lately. My eyes just constantly feel so dry.
Right, it's so, and itchy throat.
And I'm sitting there complaining, and Logan's like, just close your eyes. I'm like, just close my eyes.
Fantasy!
Like, I want to be able to do things still.
Just don't worry
They
about it.
hurt to be
Just be
open,
blind.
but yeah.
Just go blind. What are you worried about? Yeah, I'm very much pleased with my progress, but also like very much wanting to be done with dust and gross
Soon enough.
soon enough. Soon enough being this weekend. Bless. Ha ha.
I'm just hoping that apple tree grows enough
Come
to
on,
give
apple
us
tree.
1 apple this season.
We just need one.
We just need 1 more.
I don't understand. Apples are like the enemy in this game.
Yeah.
They do not
Fruit cave.
come
Fruit
about.
cave.
The fruit cave gave us 2 apples this
Yeah.
whole time.
My fruit cave in my game was so apple stingy. It was unbelievable. It was like, do not worry about getting an apple. That is not your business.
Wow. You went to bed so early, Rose.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I know. Look at me. It sold all my stuff. Proud of myself. Don't get used to this though.
You guys got any Memorial Weekend plans?
I'm gonna be dog watching.
Ooh.
Woo!
What kind of dog?
Old as hell.
Oh,
Old
nice.
at the grave. Like
Multiple,
I'm a
right?
little
Yeah.
petrified about it. Yeah, 3 of them.
Oh no.
Or no. Wait. Pearl. Yeah, 3 of them. Pearl Bow. And the other one.
Moose?
The other one.
Oh shoot. Moose! You're right, it's Moose.
Yep.
They are my uncle, Clint brother, dogs. And every time I go to see them, I'm like, surely they're not gonna be around for much longer. And they're still here, and every time I agree to dog sit them, immediately after I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't die. This weekend. Hang on a little longer, buddies.
You have the,
They are
do they still have the guinea pigs too?
They do, in fact, still have the guinea pigs, so I'll also be guinea pig watching.
I feel like that's more stressful.
Guinea pigs and dogs. Honestly, though, actually, the guinea pigs, because I'm like a stranger, every time I've guinea sat the guinnie pigs, they've just hidden the whole time. And like, I'll go in there and I'll change out their water and their food. Oh, yeah, as past events.
Yeah.
As far as past
I just mean
with the guinea pigs.
as far as livability, guinea pigs are lower than dogs in general.
Yeah.
So I would be stressed about them more than the dogs personally.
As long as I keep that outdoor door shut.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. It's like I forget, and then I'll get the text to be like, "Hey, are you available?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, that's awesome." And then I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Gosh,
Wait,
I hope
this is
everybody's in
scary.
good health.
Don't
The last
forget.
time I went, I walked into the house, like I had their code, I walked in, and I find the little note that's like the nanny instructions for the guinea pigs and the dogs. And at the very top of the note, it's like, Moose and Pearl have been sick, so keep an eye on. And I was like, whoa!
Oh no!
I did not sign
Don't
up for
say this.
Please.
sick dogs.
I didn't know that I was going to be caring for ancient, sick dogs.
Well, to be fair, they didn't know about the sick part potentially.
No, they've been sick for like a week.
Oh, well, how long ago did they ask?
They were on meds.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so.
Definitely, yeah.
While they were sick, they
Beforehand.
asked? Or, okay.
All in all, it's always a good time, and they have a really big TV, so
That's all you
I
need.
get to go in there and have movie time. What about y'all? What's your Memorial Day plans?
Lake house.
Yard work.
Lake house? Hell yeah. Did you say yard work, Patty?
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, we're going out to the lake. Get some boating on, potentially. If any of the boats are working, we'll
Nice.
see.
I'm sending positive boat vibes.
Yeah. Who knows? You know, boats always be breaking down and such.
They surely do.
So we'll see how it goes. We might be getting Ryder coming with us potentially.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We'll
Is
see.
this last week of school up there?
I think so. Yeah, the girls are done. So.
Hell yeah.
Delaney,
Then that would
we had
be
Delaney's
doubly awesome.
graduation yesterday.
Oh my gosh! How How was it?
that?
Oh, it was fun. There was like 1,000,000 people in her class though.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
So it took forever, but we got to hang out with her a little bit after, and then we all went back to the parents' house, and
Yay!
brother and Clint got the deal of a century, according to my brother.
Oh?
Which was the tailgate, like Raising Cane's chicken deal or
Ooh.
something. Was like 25 chicken strips and like a tray of fries and
Ooh.
18 sauces.
Dang.
Oh my gosh!
And some amount of the bread that they have.
Nobody really eats the bread. For
That
the most
was
part,
I
but-
didn't really pay attention to how much of the bread there was, but
Fair.
when I opened the container, it was basically
came.
like a whole loaf of bread
Yes.
Hot damn!
And yeah, so that was really good. It was all together, much better than each individually purchasing that stuff. So and
Yeah.
it fed everybody, so it was great.
That
That
sounds
does sound
lovely.
like the deal of the
Also,
century.
because Cane's is delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Brother was right.
yeah, for real. It was fun times. I love siblings shenanigans after a big
Yeah.
life event.
After big old activities.
Mhm.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
And I bet it was sweet. She gets to see all her friends and stuff and take pictures together.
Mhm. Yeah, they the school did a lock-in
Oh, nice.
at like one of the like incredible pizza place things, you know?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And they apparently it was locked in until 2 a.m. It's
Oh,
crazy,
no.
kids.
That that's a late night, but a fun night.
Yeah.
Lots of pizza, I bet.
Potentially. I don't know what the food situation was.
Valid.
So, I have to be honest. I had every intention of coming home from work yesterday and me and Logan going to the graduation. And as I was driving down Riverside, I was like, oh, yeah, it's at the Maybe Center. That means it's going to be really big. And I was just thinking about the parking and everything. And, like, this was at 6:20. So it was going to be, like, an immediate turnaround. I was like, and then graduations, I just cannot do them. It makes me so angry when people are talking during them. And you can't not have people talk at those.
Yeah.
Like, it's so infuriating.
You would have not had a great time because we were talking the whole time.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the announcer guy or the speaker
So
guy
real.
is just, it just wasn't an interesting story. So, it's just a story about himself, which sucks as a speaker. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of those as
I'm
well.
ready to do away with commencement speeches and be like, actually, can you just hand me the paper and let's go?
Yeah, for real. We don't need to hear
Did you
anything about
guys-
anything.
No. Did you guys see the Thomas Jefferson University pronunciations video
No.
for their graduation? Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I want you to see it. So I'm not even going to tell you, like, I don't even think I want to tell you the pronunciations that happened. But to lay out the story, viewers at home, you might have seen, I had seen a screenshot, and it's an apology. It's like an official apology from Thomas Jefferson University, and it's like this long paragraph about how deeply sorry they are about the way that some students' names were pronounced at their commencement, and that this was a lifelong achievement for these students, and that they can see why people are upset, and they deserve to have their names correctly read, and just basically this whole thing. So in my brain, I'm thinking, this must have been, there was maybe some cultural names, like names from or originating in other cultures that are less typical pronunciations in America, and they screwed up and now they're having to. So I was just like, you know. I was like, good on them for apologizing. Hopefully, you know, they'll get some phonetics
You were
out and
giving
everything.
them like the benefit of the doubt.
I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it happens, you know. It shouldn't happen, and they need to do better in the future. But you know, hopefully they'll take it as a learning thing. Good golly gee. When I when I tell you, I later saw a video, just clips of the event, and the woman pronouncing these names, and the audible gasps from the audience, and the way that like it was every single name. It was not a singular name. It was every single name, and it was the wildest stuff I've ever seen in my life. I was out loud laughing alone in my apartment and going, what? Because it was so unbelievable. And at first, like, people were like, how could this have happened? Because everybody was like, well, she must have had their names like written out, but maybe they only spelled it phonetically, or maybe like they spelled it phonetically wrong, like something happened there. But no, one of the graduating students took a picture of their name card, and it has their government name written at the top normally, and the phonetic spelling underneath, and this woman just could not get it together. And I will tell you, one of the kids, because he made me the saddest, because he was like very visibly disappointed, but she goes to May, and it's this white kid, and he goes, Thomas, in like the saddest voice I've ever heard. To May.
No, really?
His name was like oh, I'll have to look. I gotta look up what his real name was. But yeah, it's like, this is how bad it was. Oh my gosh, what was Tameme's name? Pronunciation. Google, please. His name. Oh, it didn't even say his last name. He was just spelled Tameme. Or like pronounced Tameme. Another one was I will go ahead and spoil it for you, but you should watch the video, because there's nothing like seeing it in real life. But there was a girl whose name was Molly Elizabeth Camp, and the speaker can be heard saying Melina Zabeth Cap. Like, not even the M at the end. And that was fully on the card.
Was she
and then
having
Maeve
just
Elizabeth.
the longest stroke?
That's what people are like, what happened? She had Maeve Elizabeth, and it was Maeve Lee Zubeth. And people are like, what?
Oh no.
There was one that was like Saruvane, and it was like Sarah Jane. Like, so it was something crazy.
Wow.
So viewers at home,
I feel like
highly recommend.
I just like.
Well, people are like,
something.
first of all, they're protecting her identity, as they should, because the way the internet is, like, people were already like, who is she?
Would be destroyed.
They were gonna torment this woman to death.
Get a brain scan.
Yeah,
like, something happened here. Also, like, it was definitely one of, like, the college staff. So, what could have occurred for Tameme? And then he just looks at her and he goes, Thomas.
Yeah.
And he walks across really sad.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that apology was completely necessary. More than I ever could have imagined.
I feel like, how long did they let her do that the whole time?
The whole time!
I feel
that was
like
another thing that people were mad
they
about.
should have
People
had
were
a
like,
backup person to take
yes,
over.
they were like, why didn't anybody... At one point in, like, one of the clip videos, you can hear somebody lean over to her and say, hey, could you read them just a little bit more carefully? And she goes, yeah, but look at this. And I think she was talking about either the phonetic letters were so big and the other letters were so small. I don't know if maybe this lady wasn't wearing glasses today, or like what her deal was.
Like,
but it was crazy.
Yeah.
But also one of the funniest things. I mean, I understand that for the students, for some of them, maybe it wasn't as funny. I just teleported to your house in the morning for a cutscene.
Nice.
Great, I got a garden
it's a
pot.
big pumpkin.
Nice. But I hope they're able to see the humor in it, because that's funny though. Oh hell yeah. On the day I got my
Evelyn
pumpkin
talks
quest,
so
all my
much.
pumpkins grew.
Nice. Pumpkin time.
Oh, I've got some new ideas to sleep on. Oh my gosh, that's 3 days in a row.
Oh, nice. Just leveling up left and
I
right.
apparently
Just
didn't grow any
leveling.
pumpkins.
I'll level up my farming. I'll be farming level 6.
I saved some pumpkins for you.
Oh no, I
Patty.
have one. I saved one.
I have
Okay,
8
good.
pumpkins.
I was
Okay.
like, surely I had one, because I knew this was coming.
Yeah, you started.
Hello,
You
Iroh.
grew some at the beginning of the season. I remember.
How is real life Iroh?
Real life Iroh is very good.
Is this a good little guy?
He's a good little guy. He's doing good things. Right now, I think he's staring wistfully out the back door. Yeah, into the night. As
Is it
he
good
does.
weather for him?
Yeah, it was really nice today, weather-wise.
Yeah.
I saw the hail though that Papa texted.
Yeah, that
Was
hit
that
over
2
in
days
their
ago?
neighborhood. It didn't come anywhere near like me or Clint though, which was nice. But
That's
yeah,
wild.
it was just right down the road where they were. Just insane amounts of hail.
Like, dang, Papa.
Yeah, my parents are like, oh well, guess we got to get a new roof now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad.
Brutal.
Roof
is,
and damages to vehicles enough that they're gonna have to get that done too. So
That sucks.
mhm.
That is not cool, as
Not
they
cool,
say.
not cool at all. If it didn't directly interfere with everybody's lives, I really like crazy cool storms like that, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. Like if it wasn't for the physical crap that comes along with it, I think it'd be sick.
Oh, yeah, like, I have experienced being out in the hail, and it doesn't feel good.
Oh no.
It's, and
Is it
yeah,
weird?
it's just terrifying. Because you're wet, and your phone's getting wet, everything's getting wet. You can't go anywhere that's not covered in hail. Like, you just get pelted, and even if you cover your head with your arms, like, your arms
still
are
getting
still
got.
getting pelted, and that doesn't feel good. Oh,
Do you think?
just not
Do you
great.
think that there is like a perfect zone, like a perfectly balanced zone, between like size of hail and also severity of storm, to where if you were outside while it was happening, it would instead feel like a nice little massage, like a little pressure massage?
Oh, honestly,
Like, if you laid flat?
right before the hail started, in my experience, felt awesome. And we were really enjoying it. It was a nice little surprise. It was like a movie. But then it was like a not good movie.
But then it was like a movie, but in a not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's just a little tiny ice chips,
Oh, sick.
basically, it's fun.
Yeah.
But I would
got
almost just
6
consider that like
iridium ore.
I would just consider that sleet, basically, at that point,
Yeah.
rather than hail.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right about that. I wonder what the line is. What's the?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like the pain level indicates the line. Once it hurts, it's hail.
I feel like
Yeah, valid.
I have experienced a hard rain, though, that is how you
True.
describe. And you can usually tell when you're in your car, like, you can tell that those raindrops are so big. Like,
and powerful.
they're just hitting your windshield.
They're
You're
coming
like,
for you.
that would feel nice to stand in, kind of.
It looks kind of cool. What is this thing in the museum that's got a little question mark and it's a little empty box?
Bones.
Lost and
He
found?
wants bone fragments.
Oh, that's where the bones go.
Oh, I see.
I think.
I don't think I've ever like
Yes.
fit in there when he was asking for stuff. I'm gonna drop these
this
back off at
pumpkin for
New.
Caroline?
I'm gonna drop
Yeah.
these back off at home. Pam, don't be sad.
Literally
today's
impossible for Pam.
No, today is Marnie's birthday.
I believe so.
What did
Unless we
Cave
skipped it.
Carrot?
Take it back one of the pumpkins I'm selling.
Caroline.
Caroline.
I was thinking that, but I
Hello.
was like, I'm gonna
Hey.
botch this if I try to sing.
Listen, don't worry about that. Let it loose. One could even say, let it go.
We're gonna get copyright infringement
What else can I get
or something. What is that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry,
Something.
Disney. Please leave me alone.
Don't get us, Disney.
Disney, I apologize.
Where? Oh, I'm just wasting my whole day looking for Caroline.
She was in her kitchen a minute ago.
Well,
By a minute, I mean maybe like 5 minutes.
that's
She's probably in her secret room.
Oh,
Oh?
yeah, I'm not friends with her well enough because I almost went in there and I was like, oh, I can't go in there yet.
Yeah.
Should I give these shorts to Mayor Lewis or should I save them for something funny?
Up to you, man.
Yeah, I'm curious about what happens if you do whatever it is you are planning to do.
I'm not sure either. I'm gonna keep them in my chest for now. While I think about it.
Give
While I
them
consider
to,
my options.
Give them to Shane.
When's our next big community soup?
Next
Could get
year.
them to
Did we decide that Shane is
I guess
Mayor
it is next
Lewis's
year.
bastard son?
What?
No,
I
the
was not
daughter
a part of
is.
that conversation.
The daughter
Oh,
is.
Jazz. Okay,
Jazz,
Jazz. I was
sorry.
like, I
Not
don't
Shane.
think so.
No, because he talks about his mom, but yeah, Jazz.
Jazz is Shane's sister.
Yeah, but is she?
So they say.
Yeah.
So they say. Hello, chicken. What you doing behind the house?
No, I don't think Marnie would have
Graham.
it. I don't think Marnie
Lie.
would lie about it. I feel like if they got pregnant, Marnie would just be like, no, child is more important than this stupid
I hope
secret
so.
you
I
have to hold.
want to think that way. But Lewis is such a scumbag.
But maybe,
Yeah, but-
maybe it's not Marnie's child. It's still Shane's half sister. But Lewis is still
What?
his father.
Of what?
What? So you're suggesting that Mayor Lewis had an affair with like Marnie, but also Marnie's sister at some point?
No, Marnie's sister, but then something happened to Marnie's sister and she's
Uh-huh.
not around now. And so he's
Okay.
like into Marnie because she kind of reminds him of her sister,
Of the sister.
but she's no real replacement. She can't.
I
This
see.
is way
She can't
sadder
replace her.
than the
This
previous
is wild.
understanding of the story. I'm loving it though. I had to stop watching a show. This is related, but also unrelated. Related to your theory, Patty. I had to stop watching a show that I felt like started really cool, but then got just like way too dramatic for my personal tastes.
What is it?
Which is a heavy bar to have. Oh gosh, what was it called even?
Okay,
I'm trying
well,
to
it's
remember.
not the same
It was
thing
about.
that I was gonna
Oh?
say. Well, I was gonna say evil.
Oh no,
Because
I like evil.
That's what we've just started, and some
I like
bizarre
that show.
things have just started occurring, and we're like, this has a much
The
different
demon
vibe
baby?
than when we started.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, just the protagonist, the things that are starting to happen in her life, you're just like,
Uh-huh.
what? Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, huh?
Why would
No,
that
it gets
be
real
a
for her really
thing?
quickly. You know. No, that's the kind of drama that I can appreciate a lot of. Because it's like goofy, silly fun. This one was like drama for the sake of drama, or at least it felt that way to me. And it was so much, and I was like, alright. But it was like this chick, and also it was like weirdly incestuous, and I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Ugh.
But it was like this chick and her twin sister have been obsessed with each other since birth.
Ooh.
And they do, yeah, it's like a weird, or like since adolescence or something, and there's like a weird, they like burned down a church at some point, I guess, at some point, and they fought over a boy, and then the boy died mysteriously, and like the whole time you're like, who's the actual evil twin, because one of them's like more screwed up than the other one, and at first you think it's this one, and then you find out that maybe it's this one, but it's all really gross. And so like their thing that they've done since they were like 18 or maybe younger, I can't even remember, but what they've done is that every year on their birthday they get together, they fill the room with lit candles all over the place, and then they get naked.
Oh.
And they stare at each other and inspect each other's bodies from head to toe. I know. Yeah, I know.
This is bad.
And this was the last episode I watched.
Yeah.
Well, practically.
Yeah.
And then they make their bodies match perfectly. So if one of them had like slipped and fallen at one point during the year and has like a little scar on like her elbow,
make sure
the
that
other
they're
sister will cut herself.
Yeah,
to make sure that they're perfectly even. And then on their birthday every year they switch places, but like they're both married and one of them has like children, like they're married with children. They swap husbands every year and they don't tell anybody.
That's
like,
not
this
okay.
is just their pride. Yeah, exactly.
That's
right.
assault.
Like it's not cool.
Awful.
Yeah, it's very much R.I.P.D. You know, it's like ew, icky, gross, and it was like kind of assaulty in a big way, but it was also very incestuous in a big way.
Oof.
And one of the sisters like takes off. I get the big drama of the show, the catalyst of it is that one of the sisters goes missing and is like trying to run away from the life, and the other twin sister is trying to find her without other people finding out that they've been switching families and personalities and partners and like lives this whole time in a really weird way. And of course there's like drugs and murder and all this kind of weirdo crap. But yeah, so it actually
sounds like there would have to be.
Hello, I waited too long. It got that last episode when they were doing the ritual together, I was like, I might be okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm
like if you're super still, like just read the Wikipedia synopsis.
Well, literally, yeah. If I want to know who the ultimate twin, who was like the ultimate messed up twin, or were they all super messed up, or like, because then it was kind of implied at the end that the one twin that you thought was like the good twin that had been dragged into this by her crazy sister was actually the crazy sister, and she was like toxic, stalker, abusive of her twin, and. But I was just like, nah. I don't want to witness this anymore, actually. And I can't even remember the name of it.
Fair enough.
I have an Iridium Bar. I think it was on Netflix, though. If any of you sickos at home listen to that and were like, actually, my jam.
Oh, I'm interested in this evil show, though.
Yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about it. Like, we like it, we're watching it together, which we're genuinely not good at doing.
Watching together.
Yeah, like, we can never just keep up with it. At the same time, we're like, one of us doesn't like it as much as the other, so it's like, you can just watch that whenever. But so we're actually like,
you're not telling me you're watching One Piece with Logan.
Oh my gosh. I would have to be with him so long every day to be able to keep up with the pace. Like,
valid.
He's got to watch a few hours a day, I think. So
in order to maintain.
I mean, we spend that time together, but like, not only watching One Piece or, you know.
Yes, not solely. But anyway, sorry, you're telling about Evil.
Oh, no, well, we just finished the first season.
That's as far as I got.
That's as far as you got?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you started the second season?
Because I have not. When I first watched it, it was still coming out.
Ah.
So, like, the second season hadn't come out yet. And it's been, like, a minute.
Well, they just put it on Netflix, so...
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, I'll have to go see how the second season of that went.
Yeah. Or, Lauren, are you familiar with the premise of it?
I believe you told me the premise the other day at Spooky Night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tis
So,
spooky.
well, I guess for the benefit of anyone
The audience.
listening, yes. They're kind of like... So it's kind of topical because the Vatican actually
It's
just...
so topical.
Yeah, the Vatican released a statement or something about properly investigating any claims of, like, miraculous things happening, or what is it, like, whenever people see Mary in things.
Divine.
Yeah, something
Acts
along
of
those
God.
lines. Yeah. So, anyways, they're saying, hey, you need to have this verified before you make any big deal out of it, like, because people will abuse
can't
it because
tweet.
you can, like,
Yeah.
profit off that. Anyways, the show is essentially, if you've seen Luke Cage, it's Luke Cage and
Love that guy.
this lady who is a psychologist, and Luke Cage is priest in training, and the lady has been hired on as a consultant to go along on, like, any cases where they're like, this person might need an exorcism, but we need a skeptic to come along with us to, like, investigate. And then there's also,
Be the
like,
voice.
a third guy who they consult with, and they're like, hey, you know a bunch of things about technology, so there might be some, like, you know, hacky thing going on here causing these things to happen.
The guy in the chair.
Yeah, and so they bring those two along, and they're like the mystery gang solving mysteries, but the mysteries are demons and exorcisms and things. But anyways, so throughout the first season, though, the psychologist is starting to question her beliefs because she's like, okay, I've seen some crazy stuff.
Yep.
Like,
Little demon fetus.
yeah. To be fair, though, she was on shrooms.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, if she's being exposed to these ideas at work, I think it would be reasonable that she has hallucinations of that, yeah.
Experiences. I think the scene with the kids' VR game
Ugh. Yeah.
is wild.
Yeah.
Wild a bit. I didn't like it when they finally showed, like, you still don't know whether or not it's, like, real or if she's, like, what her deal is, hallucinate, whatever. But when they finally showed the demon dude, and I was like, no, you shouldn't have shown him.
I was like, are we...
Because now I'm not scared.
it's a vastly different vibe. Yeah, it's like Logan was commenting, he was like, Luke Cage's drawings are... We have been calling him Luke Cage the entire time. To the point where it's very hard to learn any names when we watch shows because we just give them all nicknames.
Valid.
Nice.
But sorry, Marnie started talking to me and I just got so confused. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
That's so fair.
I'm still...
So Luke Cage.
No. It's gone. It's completely gone.
No. Actually, no.
Actually, no. It's fine. It's not important, I think.
Well, Lauren, to pick
it
up, like,
can be that gone.
If it can disappear that quickly. But basically, like, you know how in a scary movie or a scary show, part of what makes something really scary is not being able to see it very clearly.
I remember,
or, like,
Rose.
You're imagining. all that. Okay, bring
Go,
it.
Patty, before you
It
forget.
was that his drawing
Yes.
was scarier than
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah.
looked like.
his
And it
scary-
was like
his-
if you saw that drawing and you're like, oh man, that thing's
Yeah.
gonna be terrifying.
You'd be like, oh fuck.
And then
And
the
anytime
reveal
somebody
is
draws a
like-
picture, kid or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like a comic book artist, so it's very like it's just kind of it's a good drawing of a
He did
scary
an
thing.
excellent stylized drawing of this horrifying demon, and you're like, oh shit, that is scary as hell. And then the demon shows up, and you're like, why is he wearing a leotard?
Yeah, you're like this is like giving Pick a
Get this-
Destiny vibes, not Stranger
Yeah,
Things
it's
vibes.
giving Darth Maul on ice. I don't know what to do
Oh
with this.
wait, I don't know if that's the same one I've seen.
Oh,
There's more demons?
the one in the bed?
No,
Ooh,
I don't
maybe
think-
I got a little farther
I
than I
was
thought.
thinking of the one that's like
I'll say no more.
more like Phil from Hercules, but full goat.
Oh, yeah. That one was also not it. I could have sworn that happened in the first season. But I won't. I'm not going to say anything else just in case.
I was talking to Haley for too long and she just walked away.
Wow.
And when I came out of
She's
the
like,
dialogue
"Get
screen,
outta
she was
here."
long gone.
She was like, anyway, I'll see ya. Do you have any scarecrows on your farm? Yeah. Obviously.
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 What am I, a buffoon?
What do I hate? Crops?
I'm on season 5 of Buffy, in my Buffy rewatch.
Ooh,
Nice.
how many seasons are there?
6?
7?
7?
I'm
gonna trust Lauren on that one.
I don't
'cause
know.
remember.
That's what I remember, but
yeah. Well, I am on the next to last season, and I can't finish the show after that. I know what happens, and it's just like
I know.
I
what
stopped
happened.
watching it several months ago at this point, and it's just
Fair.
I'll go back and
I've
watch
significantly
it.
slowed down because now I'm going back and I'm watching Angel. Like as soon as Angel
Oh yeah.
left and Angel like started, then I had been for a minute going back and forth and like watching the Angel episodes up until I know like the Buffy stuff is coming in, and then I'll go watch those Buffy episodes, and then I'll watch the Angel episodes because they go together. But now I've just been watching Angel.
Well, and honestly, I haven't tried to do it that way, but I should go back and finish Angel because I never did.
I didn't either.
Is
I know I
it-
got so far.
Have you finished it now though? At this point?
No.
Okay.
I keep like running out of stamina before maybe I need to start later in the show instead of starting at the beginning
skip
every
all the
time.
ones you've seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been
Do we need a tilapia for anything?
years.
no.
I don't think.
No, okay.
Maybe like
The
the
f-
random quest sometimes.
I sold it.
I don't have time to
I
do
feel
anything.
like
I'm going to bed.
The farthest event that I've seen in Angel is like when he has that baby.
Whoa! Spoilers
Oh.
again, Rose.
I'm so sorry. for a like 23-year-old show. I'm so sorry. I'll say no more. I'll keep
Honestly, I
keep that
think
close to the chest.
I'm really bad about watching shows, not remembering any of it, and then when I sit down to watch it, I start to be like, "No, I remember this now," and I will spend so long
but what a
like
blessing it would be.
just later on going back and like trying to find a later episode, and then halfway through, I'm like, "No, I remember this one too." Like. I do that when I'm reading sometimes. I just kind of zone out, and then I'm trying to like find where I read up to.
Yeah, where like what you comprehended up
Yeah.
to. You're like, I've read all this.
Like, no, I do
but I
remember
did not
that.
absorb it.
I didn't know I remembered it though.
Now I have to go back.
I never got into
But yeah.
Angel. I did try it, but I like there was points where I was just like, I absolutely hate that I have to watch this to keep watching Buffy more. So I just stopped and started watching Buffy more.
I only watched
That's so fair.
So it just seems crazy to me that you would like put that on pause to watch the other.
Mm-hmm.
He does just get real sad. Angel does.
Yeah.
He's just a real sad boy. He's like the original sad boy vampire.
Yeah. I don't
100%.
fully get all his sadness, but you know, he can have whatever feelings he wants.
Right, I guess like his whole thing is he's like, oh, I killed so many people and I tortured and pillaged and did all this horrible stuff for so many years when I didn't have a soul. But now I have a soul now, and I can't ever be happy in my life, or I'll turn evil again. So
okay,
it's a dark responsibility.
I think maybe some of the sadness might be on purpose then, just in order to not ever lose his soul, you know?
He
hold on
definitely...
to that.
He has intentional emo
Yeah.
emo affirmation. Instead of like the positive affirmations that people use, he has to look in the mirror and be like,
he's gonna keep himself
you're
down.
not gonna have a good
He
day.
does. He does. He
You
has to.
are sometimes rude to waitresses. Like, just starts talking himself down.
That's the only way for him to keep his soul.
Person. He has no choice. He's got to. He can't ever bang Buffy again, and he can't ever feel good about himself, and that's what's up.
Listen, like, that is such a weird rule. I mean,
It's weird. It's weird.
It's so convenient, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that was your moment of absolute happiness? Alright, bud.
Is just doing that, but okay.
And it's also
all
like
right.
every time would be
Every time? It's
every
like that
time
for
would be
you?
an
Every
absolute
time is like the best time. What if you on purpose just like didn't make it as good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just,
What if you
just have a nice
sabotaged
time and
yourself
not
a
have
little
to.
You don't have to go all out every time, bud.
Exactly. Oh, what a show.
Like, maybe we only put in like 50, 60, 40% effort. And,
Yeah.
and maybe you instigate a couple fights a week, and then surely you're gonna be alright.
Then you're good.
Then you're good, as long as, you don't have experience a moment of perfect happiness.
See, we got
Edward.
stuff. If Edward.
We got ideas. We should have talked
Did
to
you
this
say
guy
Edward?
and been like, hey, have you tried? Yeah. Although, I will say, Angel is the template for Edward.
Oh.
He was the fertile ground that
Yeah,
Edward
truly.
was planted on, for sure. The origin, if you will.
Origin story of
Origin
what
story
kind of
of
name
sad boy
is
vampires.
what kind of person like okay, you got like you're writing a story, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this character. His name is Edward or whatever. Is that his name even?
Yeah.
Is that even
Yeah.
right? I forget. Okay. And then you go in and you say, you know what his brother's name is? Edmund.
Edmund. Have you tried this on for size? We ran out of Ed names. I couldn't think of another one. Although Edwin was right there.
Just say Ed.
Ed?
Edgar.
And then you've
There you go.
got like most of the family. Edgar,
Yeah.
Edwin, Edwina, if you want a sister in the
I
action.
have heard that. Yes.
Eduardo.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, get some originality in your names. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
saying.
Edmund and Edward. I guess she did pop off with Carlisle. My favorite quote about Carlisle comes
True.
from my buddy Nat, who years ago now, when we were watching the Twilight movies, said, "Why does that man give me the impression of Colgate toothpaste?" And since then, anytime I see
What?
Carlisle Cullen, I'm like, oh my gosh, he is like a tube of toothpaste. Look at
What
him,
does that
Colgate
mean?
man.
Wait, what does
It's
that
just
mean?
the vibe. It's the
I don't-
energy.
Okay,
It's the
I'll
energy
have
he
to.
gives off.
I have to rewatch these movies.
You're
Apparently,
gonna have to go look at him again, and if you just like visualize Colgate at the
I
same
will see
time
it.
as looking at Carlisle, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's this dude.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna
haven't
come
found a
into
way
it with
down
fresh
or red
eyes.
slime. Yeah, I wonder if I can find that exact quote. We have it on the quotes channel of our Discord
That's awesome.
somewhere. That quotes channel is both a blessing and a curse upon me because I'm featured heavily in it.
I have to look through that sometime.
The fear. Definitely. Go for it. It's available. There's a lot of all of the point of the quotes channel is to like take things incredibly out of context.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of it is just like horrible things and funny things that we've said. And then some of it is stuff that just is taken so out of context that it sounds ridiculous. What's her
Well, I think that sounds great.
name? Oh yeah, it's a good time.
Does anyone know if I can sell heaters back to Marnie?
That sounds like a thing you should be able to do,
Right.
but I can't confirm.
We got a heater from a bundle completion, and
But
it's
you
just
can buy
sitting
more.
here. It's just
So
sitting here.
surely you can sell
Surely.
all this forage and no wild plums.
Oh, did you need wild?
Oh
I'm
man!
sorry.
Oh
I just
my
sold
gosh!
some
I'm
yesterday.
getting attacked.
Oh, that's okay. There might be
As I
one
was trying to
around
find
still.
the quote in the quotes channel. Also, I'm a dummy. All the quote says is that he looks like if Colgate was a man. Like, that was it. But in my brain, I was like, that's so funny.
I think that's great.
Aha! A red slime.
I ditched that one because I was like, at this point, realistically, I'm not going to get to 8. So I might
If I could find...
be able to get a wild plum today, though.
Oh, that's fair. I have a wild plum. Do you need one?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I should do it for the quest.
I don't have whatever that quest is.
It's the daily, or like it's on the bulletin board today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I am able to gift it to you, I'd be happy to do so.
Well, if I can't find one, I will accept it. But I'm still gonna run. I'm still gonna try and find one. I'll put it in the work and try my best. But then I will accept your charity.
Woo! Give me slimes or give me death. Ooh, death is looking troublingly likely. Okay. No, thank you. Alright. It was like, bet?
I'm running around becoming friends with everybody now. Because I don't feel like I have a specific goal anymore, so I've decided that is not my goal.
That sounds like a lovely goal.
Mm-hmm.
How's the goal going?
Going well. Going pretty well.
Alright.
What do we
So
need
far
before
today-
we can get a duck?
We have a duck.
We have a duck. We're just
So we're
trying
just
to make
waiting
him
on its feather?
happy.
Yeah, we're trying to get him hype. Make
I,
sure
built
he...
I wish there was a way that you could like gift special foods to your animals to make them love you faster.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You can give them golden animal crackers later, but it makes their stuff more valuable, I think.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh. Animal crackers in my soup.
Monkeys and
Whatever
lions
the
loop
other thing
the
is.
loop.
The loop.
Oh,
I used to have that song memorized because back before I started
one
dyeing my
bite.
hair and also when I was a child, any older person that came upon me as a youth would be like, "Oh my gosh, you look just like Shirley Temple." Ah,
You quit!
Oh no!
You're a quitter,
quit.
Rose!
I'm not the server. Oh no.
Oh.
Anyway, welcome to the loading screen. That story doesn't have an interesting ending. All I was gonna say is I used to sing that song for old people.
That's awesome.
That's good. That's a good
It was
ending.
very callous. Yeah, it was a... Well, I don't know, because I was just like, ha ha ha, this will make them give me candy.
My grandpa used to play instruments at the nursing home, and he'd go up there and play the accordion for people and stuff, or just the piano with his keyboard. And everyone in my family thought it was so great. They'd be like, Patty, they love watching you clog. So they would send me there, and I would just stand next to my
Patty.
grandpa and perform while he played music. For all of the all the old people.
All the olds.
All of the olds. I like how, as children, we're all made to perform for the olds.
Yes.
Lauren, what did you have to perform for olds
What was
too?
your perform?
It was not a
for the olds?
requirement, but I did rope my cousins and siblings all into Broadway musical plays
Oh,
Nice.
I love that.
that I would write and choreograph and produce. So,
Yes.
That's glorious.
oh yeah, it was great. Most of them were cartoon themed. So we had Pokemon, obviously. We had
Oh, yes.
Hamtaro, because there was a brief obsession with that when I was young.
Time.
Yes.
Loved Hamtaro.
Your best
He was so
friend.
cute.
A lot of Sailor Moon happening, you know.
Oh, yeah. As it
Magic
should
Girl
be.
transformation, gotta go with that. And then there was
Got to.
things that were just kind of random. Mostly just excuses to dress specifically my brother Logan up in dresses and clown suits and things.
Heck yeah, I like dresses and clown suits being the specific thing.
Yeah.
Like those were the two things that were on the agenda.
It was what was available,
Dresses.
really, is
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
you go with what you
It's
have.
like that was what was there.
Yeah. My grandma
Completely fair.
had a whole bunch of like old prom dresses and stuff that
Oh,
She
shout
just-
out to grandmas.
right. She just kept them in a box, and me and my cousin would dress up as fashion ladies, and my brother would join us in that because he was just a great sport. So,
That's
Hell
fun.
yeah. Grandma dress ups just hit different. Like I love that they had a box
it's always great.
full of old dresses. That's what I aspire
I,
to have.
I did have my
for any
share
visiting
of
children's.
voluntarily performing for old people as well.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I
Well,
was
like for funsies.
I was forcing. It wasn't all old people either. I just forced my whole family to watch me perform.
I brought this upon us all. Family, buckle in. I feel like
Oftentimes
producing
our
shows is good.
my productions ended in tragedy. However,
Oh, no.
Oh, I love that. That's like when you're
Yeah.
playing with Barbies.
no, not
You like throw
intentionally.
Barbie off the edge of the cliff.
Oh, no.
Not
Oh,
intentionally.
Like,
more
in
more
real
like
life
accidents.
tragedies?
Real life
Oh, no?
accidents due to effects of lots of running being involved, or
Oh gosh,
heads banging together.
Now I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I thought you were creating narrative
I
tragedy.
was like-
no.
Yeah, okay, well, I
I thought you were a young Shakespeare.
I had very morbid stories that I wrote, and my mom showed me, and I was like, were you concerned that I was writing stories like
With, like when I handed
this?
this
I
to
would
you,
be
were
like,
you
this
like,
is
oh,
a very
no.
disturbed child, but I wasn't.
Like you didn't feel weird about this?
My
Mom?
brain wasn't even considering a physical tragedy. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all like emotional.
yeah, Shakespeare.
It's very Shakespearean. I love that. I had Midge, the pregnant Barbie,
Oh,
Nice.
as a child.
is that a thing?
And oh yeah, you don't know about the pregnant Barbie?
No.
You could pop her tummy off and pull the baby out.
Oh.
And yeah, wild
That's
toy, right?
Weird.
To have, but I had one
I mean, I
She was my
guess it
favorite.
makes sense, but
because she was the most tragic one to put into life or death situations.
oh no!
So what I would
Did
what
you
I
do
love
some
to
messed up
do-
things?
Well, like my favorite, I love a narrative. So I would oftentimes create situations in which my lovely pregnant Barbie was like pregnant at the time, so she had the baby belly on. Because you could also swap it for a flat tummy immediately after birth, which like, wow, way to market that to
Wow.
children. Okay. Yeah,
Set
great.
expectations early.
Great. That's why it was discontinued, surely. But, so I would love to, like, I had a bunk bed, and I would tape her hands on the edge of the bunk bed as if she was holding onto the edge of a cliff. And I would then, like, make my kin go through all manner of obstacle courses in the room to try to get to her before her strength ran out. And she and their baby tragically fell to death.
No.
It's It's okay. Ken always made it.
Oh, I thought you were
Kinda
saying it's
don't-
okay,
don't-
it's okay, it's just
No,
a
no, no.
Barbie.
No, because remember, I also, my other part of myself is that I can't do sad endings. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
have, like, I have to have a happy ending at all times or I'll die.
This is
So-
is that your farm? No, this is my farm. I'm so confused right now.
I'm trying
Where am
to. We're gonna end it, so don't
Oh.
worry about.
Oh, okay, don't do anything
We're gonna redo this day.
I'm sorry to end it on my terrible pregnant Barbie tragic story.
Well, yeah. It didn't end
Thanks
tragically,
for
though.
joining us here
Yes.
on No. I was gonna say every single time, even if it was like as she was losing her grip and she began to fall, Ken would always get there in the nick of time and snatch her right up.
That's
So,
what a relief.
Good saving guy that can.
Good saving guy, and then she would give birth to a healthy baby, and they would live
all's
happily
well that
ever
ends
after
well.
until the next tragedy happened.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh man, childhood stories are the best.
Well,
It's a good time.
next
Kids are
time
crazy.
on Grab a Gamer, maybe more childhood stories,
Maybe.
but
Maybe-
definitely
maybe
more
so.
Stardew.
Yes, most definitely.
Definitely more Stardew. And potentially a duck feather.
Maybe. We'll see.
Let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye-bye!